What's up, guys? This is OJ Light. I don't know why my camera keeps shutting off. I'm trying to make this video. What's up, Duck? So me and my dog were walking through the park right now, and I kind of thought I'd do another vlog for the day. And I wanted to talk about Jim Rohn's diseases of attitude. So that's Jim, Jim, and then Rohn, Rohn. He has something called the 7 Diseases of Attitude. And I really like him. I mean, I really like him in the sense of the idea of like, these are 7 like thought patterns you gotta got to get out of your mind. And I kind of wanted to talk about them in terms of fitness, guys. I wanted to talk about how they apply to working out, because his view is usually it's poor thinking. It's not a lack of action, but it's poor thinking that keeps people from succeeding. And it doesn't matter. We're not just talking about financial. We're talking about fitness, health, wealth, the whole dating, the whole thing. And I thought I'd kind of go over the 7 of these and just kind of show how they apply to fitness. But really, they apply to all areas of life. It could be to children, to getting married, to just about anything. All right, guys. So, what you doing, buddy? My dog's sniffing something. So the first one, guys, is being indifferent. And I have to admit, this is probably my biggest weakness. One moment, buddy. All right, let's go. Yeah, we're gonna walk around this way. And basically, he said the opposite. To give you an example, the opposite of being indifferent is going all in on something. We hear this a lot on the if you're on the YouTubes, you hear this a lot about how you have to, if you want to succeed, you gotta go all in on stuff. And I think that's a big weakness of mine. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, well, let me give you an example. Let's say you got eating plan, and you're like, I worked extra hard today. Maybe I'll have that, slice of cake. That's not going all in on your eating plan. That's not going all in on your eating plan. That's violating your eating plan. Or maybe it's cold, so you don't want to wake up early and go to the gym. That's not going all in on your your workout plan, right? Going all in means doing it to the best of your ability with as much effort as you can, despite the challenges you might face, right? So that's just his view on indifference. Okay, so that's number 1. So number 2, I've been guilty of this, but I think some people are way more guilty on this. In fact, I think this next one is why fitness influencers exist on YouTube. I think if this thing did not exist, there would be no need for fitness information, at least how we see it on YouTube. Okay, and that's indecision. Now, how does indecision appear in fitness? Okay, I'm gonna give you the 2 big ones. What's the best workout program? Right, and then you watch people watch 8 different workout programs, and they don't know which one's the best. That's a problem of indecision, right? Sometimes you just gotta pick one and go with it. You gotta just go with it. Go all in on it, right? Maybe it's not the best program, but you know what? It's better than what you're doing. So you just gotta go for it. Now, I agree, some programs are probably better than others, but like, usually I see the biggest one I think is splits. I don't think, like, I do a back leg chest arm split. That's my split. I don't think, like, between bro split, upper lower, push pull leg, I don't think split. I don't think split matters as much. I think you just pick a split that you enjoy doing and you go all in, and that's it. Okay, that's it. And then the second one is, eating styles. Do I do carnivore? Do I count calories? Do I do like a 40, 30, 30? Do I do carbs? I don't think a diet, as long as the diet puts you in a calorie deficit and it keeps you eating in a healthy amount of all your nutrients, which usually protein, from my view, people need more protein than they generally eat. But outside that, as long as you're getting the right amount, you're getting ample nutrients and you're in a calorie deficit, I don't think it matters what eating style you do. Right? I think you gotta just pick one and go for it. Right? Come on, buddy. I wish I could flip this camera around and show this waterfall, but it will turn off my camera, sadly. Come on, buddy, let's keep walking. No, come on, bud. So, I think that's the biggest thing. And you can see 90% of YouTube videos are about this. What's the best diet? What's the best training split? And I think you just gotta pick one of each and go all in. Just go all in. Like I said, me personally, and I'm not saying this is the best, I do my splits, back and leg one day, chest and arm the next. And then for eating style, I'd say it's, I call it carnivore light. It's 80% protein, so a little bit of vegetables, occasionally some carbs when my body's really aching. But generally speaking, so I call it carnivore light. Maybe protein heavy keto, whatever you want to call it. There's some intermittent fasting in there. That's what I do. I go all in, I lose weight. If anyone asked me what they should do, I'd say, well, this is what I'm doing. I'd recommend giving it a try. But some people do. I know some guys that do they literally weigh everything they eat and they do great on it. Me, that methodology sucks. I'd rather not diet than do that. But if you say just cut carbs out of your diet and just eat the protein in the meal, I'd do that all day. I'll do that all day. Skip a meal occasionally, I do that all day. I'll do that. That's easy for me. I don't have to think about it. So anyways, that's number 2, indecision. Okay. The third one is doubt. And I think I'm guilty of doubt. I've doubted myself. Right? Is this really gonna work? Am I really gonna lose weight? Am I really gonna gain muscle? I would actually say my doubt is less in dieting. I've lost pounds. I've seen the difference in the pounds. I know how when I eat well, I'm gonna lose weight. But muscle, that for me is hard. That's hard to tell. Have I really gained strength? Because the doubt is, yes, all my weights have gone up in my little journal book, but did they really go up, or did I just stop being a pussy and start lifting what I should have been lifting from day one? Right? That type of doubt creeps into my mind. And really the only way I can tell I've gotten more muscular, there's a couple ways. The big notice is when my traps, shoulders, and chest meet, like that corner of the neck, that looks really good. I don't know why. That was the first visual cue I noticed. But the biggest thing is when people I haven't seen for a year said, "Oh my God, you got big," in a good way, not like you got big like you gained 100 pounds, but you got big man, you've been hitting the iron. Okay. My one buddy, I just saw him in August. I hadn't seen him for 18 months. He's like, man, you've been hitting that's what he said. You've been hitting the iron, man. And I had been. So generally, I know you should. I always hear that you shouldn't seek external validation, and I understand what they're saying, but sometimes it is nice to get feedback from outside yourself. It does help. So, yeah, doubt's number 3. And like I said, I know a lot, some people doubt the program they do. I'm like, man, I've been on this training program and diet for 3 weeks. I don't know. It takes more than 3 weeks, guys. I'm telling you, it takes like 6 months. Hell, anytime anyone says like 3 months, I'm like, nah, you need like 6. Like this is what someone said. The results you think you're gonna get in 6 months gonna take a year. The results you thought that you get in 3 months gonna take 6 months, and so forth. Whatever you think it's gonna take, double the time. That's probably a more accurate view of it. So, but yeah, I've had those doubts. But you gotta just trust the process. Gotta trust it. So that's 3. So just to review: indifference, indecision, and doubt. Those are the 3 so far. So number 4, guys, is timidness. And I kind of understand. Timidness is I don't really understand it in diet, though I'm sure it exists. I do understand it in weightlifting. Like, oh man, am I gonna, you get afraid you're gonna hurt yourself, so you don't want to try as hard. Like, I understand that. I've seen that. Which way you want to go, buddy? This is a fork in the road. My dog's deciding which way he wants to go. I guess we're going this way. Yeah, I understand that. Timidness. How you gotta how you sometimes have to just not be afraid that you're gonna get hurt. I mean, I get that. I've gotten that. I understand that. Okay. So, here's a story time. I know this girl, and she's been wanting to work out. I've been trying to get her to work out. Another side note: I've gotten 7 people to join my gym this year. 6 girls and 1 guy. So I feel pretty good. I feel like I'm doing God's work, getting people into the Temple of Iron. But this other girl, she wants to go. She wants to start looking good. She got some baby weight on her, so she wants to get back into shape. And I kind of gave her a list of exercises, and she's terrified of the deadlift. She's like, oh, I hear people get hurt on the deadlift all the time. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm not telling you to go in day 1 and do like a 600-pound deadlift when you've never lifted a weight in your life. Like, that is obviously not what you should be doing. I'm like, just go in there and practice it. Don't even have any weight on the bar. Just lift the bar up. See how it feels. Feels good, add 5 pounds. Still feels good, add another 5 pounds. Keep doing this week after week. Practice the form. Keep adding weight. Eventually you'll actually get to heavy weights and you'll be prepared. You'll know what your body can do. But I want to be like, oh, don't lift weights. You might slip a disc or get a hernia, right? Nah, usually just be smart. Take your time. I know, buddy. My dog is so excited to be outside. I'll make the thumbnail for this video a picture of the dog. Like I said, for some reason when I flip the camera around, it shuts the recording off, so I don't want to do that. Come on, bud. Nope, don't go on the street. So fear's number 4, right? Number 5 is worry. That kind of goes with fear and doubt, right? Is this going to work out for me? Am I going to get hurt? Like, I kind of understand the worry thing. The best thing I can say about worry is just don't worry. Again, trust the process. Don't worry about getting hurt. You know what I mean? I always say this: if you do something in the gym and it don't feel good, just stop, readjust. Ooh, some big geese here. So number 5 is worry, right? Don't worry. Again, like I said, some things that people worry about. Did I pick the wrong split? Did I pick the wrong diet? Don't worry about that. Just stick with it. Stick with it. See what happens, right? Like, I always say this: even if let's say you picked a sub-optimal diet, right? But you stuck with it for 6 months and you lost 20 pounds, and maybe maybe you could have lost 25 on an optimal diet, but you still lost 20, right? You still lost 20. That's a pretty good. That's pretty good. I think I read most people gain 10 pounds each year, right? So not only did you not gain any pounds, you went 20 pounds in the other direction. Really, you're doing 30. Good job, right? So I wouldn't worry. I wouldn't worry about that type of stuff. Just trust the process. Trust the process. Number 6, which kind of goes into what I just said, is pessimistic. Like you're having a pessimistic attitude. Again, going back to the diet, like let's say you wanted to lose 30 pounds in 6 months, but you only lost 20. You still lost 20. You still did better than, like I said, the average person gains 10 each year. You did. Not only did you not gain the 10, you lost 20. You went in the opposite direction. I mean, that's pretty good. You're beating averages at that point, guys. You are beating averages. So I think you gotta take that optimistic attitude, right? Sure, there's always room to improve, room to do things better, but if you're going in the right direction, be glad. Like I said, my buddy who's 340, he came to me when he was 290, and he's like, "Oh, I need to go in the other direction." And like I said, this was 50 pounds ago, and I gave him I gave him some really solid advice. I said, well, give up the drugs and drinking and go to bed on time. Drink nothing but water, and that includes nexting all that milk you're drinking. Drinking like 2 gallons a week. No, buddy, we're not going down the road. Told him, stop eating 6 meals a day, and these ain't little meals, guys. These are like full. No, buddy, this way. These are full-grown, full-out meals. Told him to go join a gym, which is funny. He's not joining the gym. He's bought, I don't know, 60, 50. He's bought 50 pounds worth of food and alcohol, but he hasn't joined the gym yet, which would have been a lot cheaper. And he, what was my last piece of advice? I think that's what I told him. I gave him some solid advice. I said the biggest thing he should do is take a calendar, write out his meals for the week, and follow it. And he's like, "Oh, that's too hardcore." I'm like, you can't go to your grocery store or Walmart and buy a calendar and write today I'm gonna eat like chicken and broccoli Tuesday night. I'm gonna have steak Wednesday. You can't do that, man. That's so fucking easy. I do that. That's how I do it. I write out what I'm gonna eat for the week. I go buy the groceries, and then I just follow the calendar. That's my Saturday routine, Saturday morning routine. What am I eating this week? Okay, let's go do it. But nah, so now he's 50 pounds heavier and he's begging me for help. I'm like, bro, man. And he what he looks like? He looks like, I think it's Randy from Trailer Park Boys. Is that the guy with no shirt on and the big belly? That's what he looks like. That's a real life, that's a real avatar of what he looks like. Come on, buddy, we're going back to the truck. Dog's having the time of his life. Windy out, though. It's windy out. So, where we going, buddy? Where we going? Dog wanted to walk through the pavilion. Come on, buddy, let's go to the truck. It's over this way. We're getting there. So yeah, that's like the, that's where he's at. Again, he's pessimistic. So that's number 6, right? Pessimistic. And the last thing is complaining. Now I know where I'm going. So my buddy who's 350, 340, I'm sorry, 340. He makes the complaint. So he makes like $160 a year, which is really good money. I don't care what anyone says. It's real good money. And he complains about how he's pessimistic and he complains. And he's like, oh man, it's just not enough money. And he's always complaining about, I don't know, work-life balance. I don't even know what the fuck that is, but whatever. And which kind of goes against the indifference one, guys. You gotta go all in. And he's complaining about how he's gotten old, how he's poor at $1.60. And I'm like, dude, you are so wealthy, you're obese. Like, think about that. You are so wealthy, you are obese, right? Like, back in the day, if you look at like old pictures, like from the 1400s, like the only person that was obese was the king, and that's because he had all the money in the fucking kingdom, right? He could afford it, right? You were living like a king, man. You were living like a king. 6 meals a day, you know what I mean? All the alcohol you could want. You live by yourself, you know what I mean? Like, Jesus, how I can't, like, you are so wealthy, you're obese. It's sickening, right? I mean, most Americans are so wealthy that they're obese, right? This is a real thing, and I think people just don't see it. I don't think they realize how much access they have to food. I mean, throughout most of human history, people die from starvation. We're in the opposite. We went the opposite direction, guys. I think I read there's more obese people than there are people with malnutrition in the world now. That's kind of scary, right? So, well, my dog is having time with his life. All right, buddy, we gotta get back to the truck. We gotta get on the other side of this building. So, such a gorgeous day. We ain't gonna have too many of these left. So yeah, I just think people totally underestimate their wealth. I mean, we're pretty wealthy. Okay. That's why I don't really complain, because throughout most history, people were starving to death. They couldn't read or write, and they were slaves, right? So I feel like I'm doing pretty well, guys. I feel like I'm doing pretty good in my life. You know, I can read, I can write. I ain't starving to death, and I ain't a slave in the Roman Empire. I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good about my life, right? So that's where I'm at with all this. So yeah, those are the. So let me kind of recap the 7 diseases of attitude. Number 1 is indifference. Number 2 is indecision. Number 3 is fear. Number 4 is doubt. Number 5 is worry. Number 6 is having a pessimistic view of the world. And number 7 is complaining when there's no need to complain. So, and I think these all can map onto fitness really well. If you take the really think about it, right? Really think about it. So I kind of want to end this on almost back to my vehicle. Why I think vlogging is super important. So I've been watching some of Sam Sulek's videos, right? He does like a daily vlog, and I think people have it backwards. A lot of people think he's a successful vlogger because of his impressive physique. I think that's backwards. I think he has an impressive physique because he vlogs. Because what the vlogs allow you to do is it allows you to monologue about your progress and really think about what you're doing and why you're doing it. And it really exposes your thinking and your methodology behind stuff. So you can watch the vlogs later and you can understand why you're doing stuff, and you might even be able to find errors in your thinking, right? And I think that's a really undervalued thing in any journey. Why journaling is important is it helps you see your thinking, right? I think that's the key benefit. Come on, buddy, this is the vehicle. Come on, little bud. Come on, bud. All right, one more. I'm opening my door so my dog can get in there. Come on, buddy. No, don't go under the truck. Oh, I got you, buddy. I got you. Oh, God, one moment, guys. So that's where I'm at with why I think vlogging is important. I think everyone should do a fitness vlog if you're on a fitness journey. This camera there. Hey, buddy, you want to say hi to the camera? Hey, Teddy. Come on, bud. You sit in my lap looking out the window. Yeah, I think a vlog, a fitness vlog is super important because you get a chance to monologue, think about stuff, apply stuff like this. I would not, if I wasn't doing this vlog, I would not be applying the stuff I learned from Jim Rohn to fitness, right? Hey, buddy, you want to say hi? Yeah, good job. I wouldn't be able to do it because the vlog gives me the opportunity to do that. All right, we gotta get back to the house now, right, buddy? We're going back home. We're gonna feed you, though, buddy. It's dinner time. So, I think, yeah, that's why I think vlogging is important. However, I want to give a caveat because I know I watch Alan Roberts, and he has said that some people use their some people don't want to lose the weight. Like, they call you in a YouTube channel about losing weight, but they don't want to lose the weight because once they do, then the channel's over, right? And I think that's accurate. And I think the best way to combat that, is like, for me, this channel, guys, I have more than just lose weight, right? That's not the end goal for me, right? That's like I have like a couple major goals I want to get done in my life. And if I use this channel to record the progress, that would be great. That's like one of the 3 big ones, right? So like I have something to look forward to after this. I have something to look forward once the weight is gone, right? I also have I also want to join the 1,000 pound. Actually, I got more than 3. I want to join the 1,000 pound club. There's a certain lifts I want to do at a certain weight. So that might be after I lose the weight. That might be like the next part. And just like I said, I think these vlogs are very helpful to myself. And I think they can be if as long as I'm giving like good, I'm giving out good wisdom. They can be helpful to anyone watching because it gives you insight into my thinking, and you might hear something or discover something that you yourself were unaware of, and this could really be a big benefit to you. So I think these vlogs are super important. I think they're good. They're good for the community because right now I see. I heard this and I have to agree with it. I see a whole lot of teaching, but I don't see a whole lot of doing. I do not see. I do not see a whole lot of doing. So I think that's a big thing. There's a lot of teaching, not a lot of doing, and I want to be a doer. I don't really want. Like, I don't want to be like a guru or like a guy that like a guy that creates fitness program after fitness program, or a guy that like or coach or what. I don't want to be that. I just want to be a guy that passes the information on to the next generation, And I hope that the next generation does it better and quicker than I ever did. That's what I want. That's what I want. I mean, I want to be successful, but like, I don't, you know, I don't want to be, I don't want to be milking the, I don't want to be milking the I don't want to be milking the fan service, or like chasing views, likes, whatever you want to call it. I don't want to be that. I like, this channel is what, 340 something. That's fine. I think that's wonderful. I got 340 people that tune in, and I give my views on, like, you know, me using the bath main and me working out and a couple other stuff, and I think that's great. I think that's great. I mean, so that's just kind of where I'm at with it. Oh man, why there's a cop. I hope this isn't blocking the road. Boy, doggy, you are just exhausted. He's exhausted, guys. He is like laying on my lap, all tired. He got a haircut over Saturday, my dog. He has just been, first 2 days, he was not happy. I had him shaved. He got like, he had like dead bugs in his hair. He doesn't shed, so he gets fluffier and fluffier. So he had like dead bugs, twigs. I had like the little seed burrs I couldn't get out. You know, he was just a mess. I'm like, you're gonna go. His nails was sticking to the carpet. I was like, you're getting a shaved and a haircut and the whole thing. And for 2-3 days, he was just mad. He just growled at me. He looks so handsome. Anyways, guys, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with this. I'll keep this vlog going until I get back home. I'm about 2 blocks. I don't even know what that is. Oop. Looks like something blew off somebody's vehicle and it's in the middle of the road. That's why the cops there. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Looks like some like wrapped up box that got like fell off the back of a pickup. Oof. Real good. What's up, buddy? Yeah. Oh, you cold? He's shaking. I think he's cold. I know, buddy. Hey, relax, little buddy. So, yeah, that's where I'm at with everything. Trying to get really trying to do as much physical activity I can to lose the weight. That's actually why I went on the walk. It's a nice day out. It's November. The snow will be coming soon, so I'm not gonna get many walks with the dog. And I was like, you know what? Let's do the all-in thing. Let's not be indifferent. Let's go. Even if I only burn 20 extra calories doing that walk, that's 20 extra calories closer to my goal. Relax, little buddy. So, oof. Yeah, somebody lost some boxes. Ooh, there's a tow truck here too to grab it. Oh boy. Thank goodness I'm not going. Thank goodness I'm going the opposite direction of that mess. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, guys. That's my view, my attitude. I'm gonna keep looking. Like, man, I don't know why I've been just on a big Jim Warren viewing spree. His stuff has nothing to do with fitness, has nothing to do with dating. It can be applied to money, but that it was probably more of what people were going to watch him for. But it's universal, guys. It's universal, and I think sometimes you gotta read stuff that's universal and just really apply it to the major goal in your life right now, right? And right now, my major goal is to, get to this 6-pack. I've always wanted one. I keep fucking around. It's usually stress. The thing that knocks me off my goal is stress, right? The worry, right? Something comes up, worry seeps into my life. I use food to combat the worry. We gain weight, right? It's the worry. Like disease, we just talked about that. Attitude of diseases, being overly worried. What you doing, nobody? And you can't worry, right? And because things kind of always work out. Maybe not in the way you want them to work out, but they generally work out, right? like, example, like maybe you have a business, it goes out, you feel like it's the end of the world. 3 months later, you're working somewhere else. It's fine. You're getting paid. You know what I mean? It worked out, right? It's not like, I feel like people that really struggle, the people that just give up. Hey, buddy, you want to come here? My dog is just looking out the window. Man. Come on, buddy. Yeah, you're so cute. So that's yeah, you just gotta let the worry. You can't let the worry. You can't eat away worry. I think that's my weakness. That's my big weakness is I stress eat, right? And that's from the worry. If I had less worry in my life, if I didn't let it get to me, I'd probably be way closer to my goals, right? So, all right, buddy, we're almost home. We're turning down the street right now. So yeah, I think man, we've covered a lot today. So anyways, tomorrow, what am I doing tomorrow? Tomorrow is a bath mate and a swim morning. So that's what we're gonna be talking about. That's what I'm probably gonna be talking about in tomorrow's vlog. Some bath mate and some swimming things. See how much more weight I lost. I think I'm gonna do good on this. I think I'm gonna do good. Hopefully I can find a parking spot. They're doing construction on my street right now, so I gotta be I got to get a parking spot where I can. Ooh, hi, bud. Ooh, I know. Ooh, hey, buddy. Hey, I know. Oh. All right, guys. I'm back home. I know, bud. I know. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you guys on the next vlog later.